Hello everyone, this is Builder Shed here, and today we're going to be talking about something stupid YouTube basically said, or just plain out announced that they were going to implement. Let's get into it. So, here, basically YouTube announced this in response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns. We're testing a few new designs that don't show the public dislike count. You're part of this small experiment. You may spot one of the designs in the coming weeks. Example below. And basically here it shows this. Yeah. It made a follow-up. Creators, you'll still be able to see the exact number of likes and dislikes in YouTube Studio. For viewers, if you're in the experiment, you can still like or dislike a video to share feedback with creators and help tune the recommendations you see on YouTube. So, basically, that's what they announced. To be honest, like most other people on the platform, I completely disagree with this idea. Like, I get it, sort of. Dislikes are not as constructive feedback as, let's say, just doing let's say, making a freaking paragraph in the comments and actually helping the YouTuber out and looking into it. But dislikes do help videos up. It shows first of all, it filters out clickbait. So if you click on clickbait, like you click on, let's say you click on a video by, let's say, J Station or something from back in the day. So let's watch it. And oh wow. Oh, let's look at the ratings. Oh, 20,000 dislikes compared to the 1,000 likes? Oh! Maybe it's not worth my time watching. So you click off it. So, for one, it filters out crappy videos you don't need to watch. Time is valuable, fellas. And second of all, it also helps creators who are trying to make their videos better for the viewer find out, it helps them see what kind of topics and types of videos that people like. And if something's a little lower than usual, it helps them realize the type of stuff. It encourages them to go back, look through the video, and see what they messed up on. And maybe they could correct those in later videos. There's nothing wrong with having public dislikes being shown. In fact, if you're so easily offended, there's literally an option for you to be able to turn off both. So you can easily turn off both if you really want to. So basically, here's the issue with this. It says feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns. First of all, what targeted dislike campaigns have I seen the last couple years? Maybe some against PewDiePie by T-Series fans back in 2018, or in the other way around, but mostly in that area, there's just some targeted subscribing and unsubscribing campaigns. Not this. So, I don't see what they count, what targeted dislike campaigns they're using as examples. There's a lot of people mentioning how, the videos, made by, the videos on the White House channel have been getting disliked recently. By a lot since Joe became our new president. And yeah, that seems a little understandable, but it doesn't sound like the White House came to it because they'd probably get in trouble for it. Well, it's possible YouTube could have seen this and be like, hey, it must be conservatives doing a targeted dislike campaign. Let's allow the White House to only show public likes, which is, let's just think about wrong in the first place because it's making it easier to just throw out propaganda, which is another reason why this idea that YouTube's trying to do is bad. People can easily spread bullcrap, and they can easily spread propaganda to other people. Yeah. Hasn't shown you how bad of an idea this is. Creators are just not going to be easily able to, see what kind of creators are not going to be easily able see what kind of content they're unable, like see what's wrong in the videos or what type of content is not doing well, so they can improve their channel. And misinformation is going to spread like wildfire. It's going to spread even more, and it's going to be even easier to spread propaganda. All you just need to do is turn off public dislikes and comments, so people can't expose your sorry rear, and you would even allow clickbait to propagate even more. That's just the issue. Those are the big issues that I think are enough to discourage YouTube from doing this, yet they're doing it. To be honest, I think the reasons why it's happening are simply just snowflakes. And so it's probably the Joe Biden. It's probably the White House channel as well. So, there are a lot of people on YouTube. Like, there is like a minority of people on YouTube. And the thing is, these are probably also the people that YouTube hasn't contacted the most. That are complaining about getting dislikes. Like, what's wrong? And maybe if you're getting dislike campaigned against, you probably deserve it. Like, I don't think of anyone I don't know any channel out there that does not, that got disliked, that got a targeted dislike campaign against, that didn't deserve it or wasn't good at all. I don't know any what or was good at all. I don't know any channel that has got that didn't deserve it. Though I can probably, and I don't even know any channels that deserved it that got it already. Maybe in the makeup tutorial community, who knows? Probably James Charles and his rivals over there just having a third world war with the dislike button. Who knows? I care less. But like, seriously though, like, easily offended people are probably the people who are in good contact with YouTube, and they're probably the ones that told YouTube, oh hey, could you give us an option to turn off the public dislikes? And like, there are more things YouTube should be doing. More creators are complaining about crap like monetization and other crap such as, well, false copyright claim stuff, and yet YouTube's not giving a crap about them. Yet they're listening to idiots and easily offended people about it. I'm back. So basically, I don't know any reputable good YouTuber that isn't in, let's say, the makeup community or something similar that was asking for this. Because no YouTuber that makes good content was asking for this. Most YouTubers who are making good content, who are making normal good content, who are making content on the channel on YouTube, was actually using the like to dislike ratio to actually see what videos are doing well, and if videos weren't doing well, go look through them and see what was wrong, or even use the comment section to look for constructive criticism, which I looked at the other day and I've replied to. So yeah, let's get back to looking into the. So now let's look into what the people on Twitter who replied to the tweet said, like good old 6 months ago Builder Shed. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoops. I accidentally had it on good old infinity screen for a bit. So, basically, first you had someone known as, you had Rusty Cage replying on YouTube. How will viewers quickly be able to know the general rating of a video and whether or not they should invest time into watching something. Time is valuable. Like I said earlier, fellas. Bad decision, dislike. And here goes Team YouTube replying. 1. Viewer feedback is an important part of YouTube, but we've heard from creators that the current experience can negatively impact their well-being. We also know that public dislike counts sometimes motivate targeted campaigns of dislikes on some videos. Their well-being. What part of their well-being is it affecting? It's not making anyone depressed. Like what? Is it motivating little Jimmy to kill himself? No. Breaking up with a girlfriend would do more of an issue than freaking dislikes on YouTube. And then you get old Some Ordinary Gamers, also known as Moodahar. One of the people that inspired me to come back to YouTube. Inspired, keyword. We don't need this feature. Dislikes help in identifying problems in content/creator. Shit, I use my own dislike gouge to identify how a video is treated. Please enlighten us on what a better feature would be. Of course, someone's joking. More swears being able to be monetized. Yes. He goes, Boffy, another YouTube I watch. Don't do this. It's nice to be able to see if your video is helpful or not without watching the entire thing. We don't need shit tutorials that are barely edited and have them talk random garbage without following through and explaining their instructions. Making a tutorial video isn't hard. That's why so many do it. Oh my. I'm sure I do better tutorial than what some people do. Nobody actually wants this except us creators whose content is so bad they actually want to hide the amount of dislikes to get on these videos. You're actively promoting bad content by doing this. This is another thing I was pointing out earlier. If I forgot, it was from Cynical Reviews. Actually removing the dislike counter or something in similar situations actually allows bad content to flourish. Why call it a response to creator feedback when creators don't want you to do this or didn't ask for it? Well, here's the thing. YouTubers can always see it. It's kind of something I don't get, but still at the same time, I'm like, we don't need, this has actually been harmful. Creators do look at their dislikes for this, and the other reasons kind of count are still enough to go against this whole idea to not show the public dislike count. Here, Optimist says, why call it a response to creator feedback when creators don't want you to do this or didn't ask for it? Oh, I already read it. Yeah, let's move on. I feel this is an excuse for creators to avoid negative criticism on their videos, because how would you differentiate a dislike campaign from a viewer's legitimately disliking content? It's like a business to leave negative reviews in order to sway public opinion. That's another thing. To give a better context, we've heard from creators that targeted campaigns of dislikes can negatively impact them. We're doing this experiment to test if we can improve the experience while making sure that viewers like you can still share your feedback. And what does Team YouTube do? Well, guess what? Where's the reply to your feedback message? They never did. They don't reply to feedback barely properly. Not showing dislikes is supposed to make targeted dislikes disappear. Dislikes is one of the best forms of feedback, useful for creator, viewer, and algorithms alike. Not showing dislike count publicly is, in my eyes, one of the worst decisions possible. Based. So let's look down. Oh, here's one by Jacksepticeye. What about content that is objectively bad and harmful to people, like scams? Another thing I pointed out earlier. It's like everyone knows the big negatives of not showing public dislikes. Everyone knows the negatives. Unless you're an SJW. Well, guess what? You're going to go against the decision by YouTube. So I'm thinking a bit I'm going to put off after one more. Now or two more. From Saberspark, I don't believe a majority of creators want this. If any, you all want to hide dislikes so it doesn't dissuade someone from watching a video. Let viewers have that power to shoot down videos that deserve it. Another statement I agree with and mentioned earlier. The Actman, you are actively promoting bad content by hiding dislikes. That's what partially keeps people